Right, and here we go for a potentially real game. Game 3, sort of. I will still draw, I think. No, I'll play. That sounds fine. I can ponder into a mana leak if he's got the random 2-drop, but I don't think he does. I'm looking for a 3-mana creature or something like that. These aren't very good, so I'll get rid of these. Just looking to smooth my draws a bit. I mean, some people want to save ponder for as long as possible, but I think my deck's going to give me the draws I want as I go along anyway, and you know, I don't really have some particular thing I'm trying to find an answer for. There's no one card I'm just looking for. I'm looking for, you know, just general good cards. So I'd rather use it to smooth my draws. That's quite nice. I'll run out the Soul Eater. That's better than keeping up Mana Leak for the same argument as I said earlier. It develops my board, and if he wants to spend his turn dealing with it, then you know, then we're just we're equals. It also like hopefully he'll spend a turn waiting for that Thornscape Battle Mage, and then that's got one of the modes where he can destroy an artifact. So if I just wait, and then I can Mana Leak that one. So pass this one, and I'm just going to spend some time tapping his creature. I don't really have a plan here. I mean, I can Mana Leak and Flash Freeze stuff that's a threat, but I'm just going to kind of wait a bit and then maybe kiss, see what goes on. Drawing a lot of land. I have my turn, and what's he got? Has he got a kill spell? He apparently does. That'll be the Briar one. No. So he's trying to bottleneck me on mana by casting the Briar Horn end of turn and then untapping and maybe king, you know, something else. Sickle Slicer, that's annoying because I got this Flash Freeze. Oh well. Fathom Sea is a nice draw. I can tap down his Kitchen Finks and then, you know, unmorph the Fathom Seer after blocking the Sickle Slicer. So I'm not going to take any damage, and I can still, you know, I can tap down and keep up Flash Freeze, which is quite nice. I use my 2 islands to cast the morph because if I do want to unmorph it, I don't want to have to return untapped lands, because I definitely need 3 mana right now. So he's humming because he thinks I might have Willbender, which is pretty reasonable. He knows I've got it, and it's one of the cards that's hardest to play around. He's just asking Stelios a judge question. That's reasonable. Just having a look through his cards, trying to figure out what card he's asking about. Might be Intimidation Bolt. Seeing if I redirect it to one of his guys, does that stop him attacking, or I don't know. Could be anything. Shriekmaw, target a colorless creature. I don't know. Maybe I should have used the Flash Freeze earlier on the Briarhorn and kept up Mana Leak. Like, Mana Leak feels like it gets dead quicker, and a lot of his more important cards are red and green spells, but he just had a few. Excuse me, a few like Shriekmaw, and that's it, I guess. Oh, Shriekmaw, Sickle Slicer, and Weatherseed Totem. So no, I think I did the right thing. I just got. I would have liked to have countered the Sickle Slicer, but it's not. You know, just for tempo, not because it's actually an important thing to do. So I definitely have a dilemma right now. This 2/2 I have. Like, I'm not sure if I want to bother blocking the Germ and then unmorphing and having some more cards, or if I want to wait a turn, cast Kiss the Amisha on myself, still tap something down, and then unmorph it later on. I don't, I can afford to take 2 if I'm going to gain 7. So I think that's probably what I'll do. I'm not going to block if he attacks with a sickle slicer, because I've got at 20 life. I've got a +7. I've got quite a large buffer. I might as well just wait it out. So I think one of the problems, as you can see from the deck list, is basically my mana is going to be more consistent, but I don't have many ways of closing out the game. So I can't try and attack him early. I don't have an aggro deck in my pool, so I can't try and attack him early to take advantage of the fact that he's going to be effectively mana screwed. I mean, he's drawn perfect this game because he's a lucky person, but that's not going to happen every game. So one way to beat decks which have a greedy mana base is to just attack them very quickly, because one of the costs of playing a lot of colours is often that you'd have to play a lot of lands which come into play tapped or that sort of thing. So you get to attack them just because they're having to play tapped lands, so they're kind of using up their mana just to fix their mana, whereas you're using your mana to kill them very quickly. But I don't have that sort of deck in me. I've got a bunch of defensive cards like Wall of Denial and Wall of Frost. So he's free to get to, he's free to cast all his spells as he wants, which means I have to have some other kind of strategic advantage, which generally take the form of some massive finisher trump, which in constructed formats are taken the form of like Simic Sky Swallower or Sphinx of Dwar Isle, that sort of thing. You just make some massive thing that they can't physically deal with, and then you win the game quite quickly from that. Whereas my pool doesn't have anything like that. As you saw, I really struggled to finish off the game. That one where I had the Dread Statuary, if I drew cards, they were going to be 2/2s and stuff. I didn't have I didn't have anything to really push through some damage, and I'm just hoping to get there with random assorted dorks while hopefully controlling him. So I think my deck's quite reasonable except for the lack of finishers. I just need, if I had like Artisan of Kozilek or it was in the cube, that sort of thing, then maybe I would have done a bit better. But the way it is, my deck isn't going to get there, and none of the other colours that I'm playing have that sort of option either. So I'm just going to pause it while he waits on the answer of this judge question. Alright, he's sorted, so he's resuming, and now he's going to attack. So I'll tap down the Sphinx, and then if he attacks with that one, I'll be happy to take 2. He thinks it's a Willbender, so he might think it's a Willbender, or he might think it's a Fathom Seer, but either way I think he's probably okay to just attack into me. So I'll take my 2. And hopefully he doesn't have anything big after combat. I doubt he will. But yeah, there we go. Not Clavi. What does that do? Return red sorcery and blue instants, and I got a mana leak I can return, which is quite nice. Probably won't happen for a while, but so I'll attack for 2. I could this turn make a bunch of mana and kiss and float, but I think I'd rather just keep my 2/2 for now, because I can unmorph it at any time. He says wait thinking. Not sure what he's wait thinking about. Oh, I see what he's doing. So he does indeed have the Intimidation Bolt. Naya Charm. Oh. Just asking what mode he's choosing. Looks like he's going to choose 3 damage. Which is kind of annoying, because I kind of want to counter that. I guess I've got other stuff I can do. This tap is not that important to me. I've got I've got what am I trying to say? I've got 2 walls that I can deal with later on to stop the kitchen fingers, because I can't. It's not really something I want to kill. But yeah, that was annoying. So I'm way ahead in cards, but in terms of strategic advantage, I'm not so sure. So he attacks me for 5. It's not a race I'm winning, but maybe my extra card will turn into something nice. This gets blue instants and red sorceries. Okay. I was hoping it was blue sorceries, so I get back this Kiss the Amisha, which would be stupid good. I think I'm going to make Knuckleby getting back my... Get back my flash freeze? Yeah, get back my flash freeze. Which I didn't use. I'll get back my mana leak. That was stupid. Still, good card is a good card. He doesn't, you know, he already, he doesn't know I've got the flash freeze, so it might look like I'm trying to make sure I've got a mana leak. What's he got now? In response to the targeting. Yeah, okay. Wait. Yeah, if he's got sudden shock, that's fine. If he's got magma jet, I can counter that. Yeah, that's fine. So I'll get my mana leak back and lose that. Yeah, that's fine. So I got a 2 for 1 on that. And that's yeah, that's good for me. What does he have here? Rally the Pheasants. Counter the flashback at least. Oh, I might be in a bit of trouble here. Like if he's just going for it. Let's draw some cards. Do I want to attack first? Yeah, I think so, because I think he's got Trump the Domains, which I can counter, so I'm not too worried about that. So I'll add 2 blue mana to my mana pool, flip this, it becomes a 1/3, and I draw 2. That's quite nice. So I can... I made a land this turn, so I can face fetters the Kitchen Finks. And then next turn I can make Necrotic Sliver and kill the Sickle Slasher if I want to do that. Or probably just Sunlance it. So I'm starting to feel a bit safer now. And hopefully he just doesn't do anything and I can mind killing him out. He doesn't. That's quite nice for me. So I'll attack for 1. And then... mind culling you. Yeah. I kind of want to keep up the black mana, but at the same time I don't need to really. Stagger Shot. That would have been nice. Still got this 2 blue mana untapped. That's annoying and awkward. I'm a bit stupid. Oh well. Yeah, so he had the Trump the Domains, which I knew about. But I got this awesome value play this turn of Ninja of the D-Powers. I can Sunlance that, attack with my Fathom Seer, Ninja in, draw a card, you know, all kinds of value. So yeah, so hopefully we're winning this one just because of the pure, you know, as I said, like, we're not winning the damage race, but hopefully we're, you know, we can get around that by just having many more cards than he has. So we haven't made a land this turn, so I can make both my walls. And he's not doing any damage ever. But now I have the problem, as I mentioned before, that I'm going to struggle to actually win this game. Because what am I trying to kill him with? A 2/2. I can make this Sliver and Ooh, that's quite nice. I was going to say I can make this sliver and I can kill his sickle slicer, but I might as well give myself some wheelbender protection. 2, 3 for the necrotic sliver. And the best thing is that he probably thinks that's the Fathom Seer that I showed him earlier. So I'm going to completely get him with the wheelbender if he tries anything. This has been an interesting game. Blood Ogre. Yep, that's fine. Remove another target permanent from the game. So that can kill the germ. So I'll make Flicker Wisp targeting the germ. And I can kill his Blood Ogre with the sliver. Attack him for 4. Draw a card. And I've got this Wheelbender up. I haven't made a land for the turn. So I'll just make this cheeky other morph. So now he knows I've definitely got Wheelbender in play. I think he probably scoops this one. He's got 2 cards, one that he didn't do anything with last turn. I'm not sure what it could be. Probably not anything that exciting. I can't see a deck that, a card that could be in his deck that he would have saved last turn. So he's got a 4/4 now, but I can swing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He might not know which to block anyway. I think he probably just has to block the ninja, because he doesn't want me getting that far ahead of him. Yeah. So I'll get him down to 2. Make this guardian. Oh, wait. What's he undoing? So I will return 2 islands to my hand. And then I get to draw an extra card from the ninja. And I'll make a Merfolk Looter. And then I've got Remove Soul and I've got Willbender, so I don't think he can really get away with anything on 2 life. Yeah, he says shit here, just because he thinks that I had the Fathom Seer before, and so that one was blocking the Willbender. So I think I've got him here. Good draw, to be honest. What has he got? Shriekmaw? Spider spawning? Wow, that is quite good. How many does he get? 1, 2, 3 guys. That is pretty good. There's nothing I can do about that. And he can flash it back next turn. But he can't block the Guardian, so I win. And they didn't notice that. So yeah, sorry that was a bit of a ragtag collection of games that didn't, didn't have kind of a focus about it. But hopefully, what you should take away with this, I think, is that it's good, you can have quite a lot of fun playing random formats, because it teaches you a lot of the fundamentals of Magic rather than just learning about a format. The other thing is about board development. If you've got the time to do it, then you should make the play that gets you ahead on board rather than the play which removes their options. Unless you're in a dangerous situation, in which case you want to do the reverse. You want to make yourself not die rather than you know, because it can be a risky. Basically, it's a risky thing depending on the context. So I always prefer to get my stuff down, and then my spells will do stuff later on, unless I'm in a lot of trouble. In which case, I try and do stuff. You know, get rid of their stuff first before, you know, maybe sealing the ground later on. Because if they do have your removal for the creatures that you're playing, at least they're not going to be hitting you as hard or as fast. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and if you want to contribute to the Team Leads blog yourself, then please go right ahead. We're welcoming anything. You can learn a surprising amount by trying to explain concepts to, you know, just trying to explain concepts yourself can really help you understand them yourself. So it's not just about whether you think you're good enough to teach or what have you. It's about whether you want to enjoy trying to learn how to teach magic, or, you know, communicating ideas that you've had. So yeah, thanks very much for watching.